If you a shooter, then you know I'm gonna shoot. If you a big man blocking like me, all these hits, you know what I'm doing. 2K shoot, NBA live and I'm dunking. Pay attention, watch me do it. Nah, I ain't lying. Swear to God, boy, I really, really do this. Bullshit, can't get me off it. Cross it over often. Step back, look so awesome.
We're going to be playing NBA Live 14, and we're going to be going with Ben Hopkins. If you remember NCAA Basketball 10, Ben Hopkins was a star for St. John's, helping them win the national championship. He is from Auburndale, Florida. He played for Monteverde Academy near Orlando, Florida, where he was a McDonald's All American and Mr. Basketball in the state of Florida. He chose to take his talents to Queens to play for Quincy McCall, who was a guard guru. If you remember, he averaged 15.2 a game, 1.2 rebounds, and 3.7 assists. He was the Big East Freshman of the Year and on the NCAA All Freshman first team and the Big East All Freshman first team. Here we are. I believe we're in Brooklyn getting ready for this prospect showcase kind of game. This one's sponsored by Under Armour. It's a little bit different from the 2K rookie showcase kind of game. But here we are. And my plan is to score. I mean, that's the name of the game. He was a scoring guard in college. Obviously, he didn't score as much as Luke Kelly did, but shoot, 15 points a game is a lot for a college player, especially on a team that featured multiple other McDonald's All Americans. He just has a clean little jump shot. I think that's a little bit different from a lot of the other players I've had. Maybe since Lou. Maybe since Leslie, actually, is what I meant. And that's the other thing. We're playing a whole different game with a different engine. So I'm going to still get some assists. It is a game that's going to determine my draft stock. So I am going to try to pass the ball. I don't want to be too much of a ball hog and just score, because I already know that's going to drop my rating. As you see here, he's doing okay. 5.6 out of 10. But I'm going to get back to scoring, man. We're getting blown out. So I need to up the scoring, try to bring us back a little bit. And I've been playing in the paint this whole game, if you haven't noticed. I've been right on some, like, Giannis type of stuff. I've been right next to the rim every shot. But you can see my grade is going up. It's at a 7.1 right now. That's a nice little pass. Let me get that assist. So it's up to 7.4. We're here in the fourth quarter. We're down by 9. Obviously, it's a low-scoring game. I need to get me another assist. So I'm up to 7.7. We're down by 5 with a minute and a half to go. Got him jumping. Bro, I'm not even worried about these dudes I'm playing right now, man. It's me against myself right now. That's another good pass. Shoot, we ended up tying up the game. So now we're going to overtime. Man, that boy Michael Carter Williams, that boy can't shoot. But here I go, another pass. Whoa. Excuse me. Okay, they got me to pass for the three-point shot. That's cool. I need that. And then that's an easy dunk down the lane. So we're here in overtime, and we're starting to take off a little bit. So now we're up by 5 points. Showtime passes. Getting to the rack. Should have been an and one. But for some odd reason, all that we did, they tied it right back up. So now we got to go to double overtime. So here, outlet pass. I've been passing the ball very well. I'm up to 8.4. Now here, getting back in the paint, like I said, up to 8.8. Here we're up by 4. He falls on the ground. Easy open jump shot. And then now we're up by 6. I'm going to get to the rim. That's and 1. Now we're actually starting to pull away a little bit. They're trying to double me. That's an easy 3 ball. So yeah, we got it all the way up to 9.1. That's good. Right here, still getting to the rim. I'm not about to stop scoring. I don't care if we're up by 11. And that should be game right there. We end up winning by 8. And it took, 2 overtimes to get a normal score. So with this game, we're going to advance. We're going to attend the draft. And A little bit different than 2K, more of a storyline in 2K. Here we just got to kind of sit and wait. Anthony Bennett, Victor Oladipo, Otto Porter, Cody Zeller, Alex Len. And we actually end up getting drafted 6th overall by the New Orleans Pelicans. That's kind of cool. I mean, in 2K we ended up going 7th, so we went one spot earlier. It's kind of weird though. There's a logjam here in New Orleans. There's too much going on. Like you got Drew Holiday, you got Tyreek Evans. They just got too much going on. But let's see what we could do, man. What we can manage. We're going up against Paul George our first game. This is young Paul George too. So this is my first 3-ball. I think that was my first bucket actually. Man, he's shooting it though. Because we didn't really show our shooting ability in that prospect showcase game, but we got it and we dancing. Oh, that's crazy. We ain't dunk on nobody in the prospect game. Hey, man, get up, Paul George. That's another dunk. That boy Roy Hibbert is no use. And here we are in the 4th quarter, trying to get the game winner, put the team on my back, and I think I just won the game in my first ever NBA game. That's crazy. So what you're going to see that's a little bit different is I ended up with 23 points. It's crazy in my first NBA game and the game winner. But what you're going to see is I'm just going to show you my top 5 plays from each game that I played in. I'm not about to sit here and show every single, mistake or every single shot. So right here we get into the rim. Jameer Nelson, you too small. Watch out. Then here, down the lane, that's N1 Vucevic. Watch out. Right here, catch and shoot. I got the 3-ball on me. And that's the crazy thing is, at St. John's, he was a really good 3-point shooter. So you knew it was going to translate. And then now here, we get into, come on, man. That's Glenn Davis getting dunked on? Come on, bro. I feel like he should have dunked, let's go, a lot more in college. But he was kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? He was kind of just smooth. And so here, another game that's coming down to the wire again. Low scoring. What are we doing, bro? A lot of low scoring games came down to the wire. And we've simulated a while. Like, we're into the season now. So you see my scoring went down to like 9.5. I'm still starting though. So, well, shoot, now it's at 7.7. I could have swore it said 9.5. But we're back here in New York and I'm going down the lane early. So I matched up with Carmelo. J.R. Smith a little bit. That's a tough bucket. And we're up. We're going down the lane again. I'm back in New York, man. I got to show out. And that's the crazy thing. So there goes another tough bucket. That last game in Florida was my homecoming game, being that Auburndale is not too far from Orlando. But right here, this is an important game coming back to the city where I played my college ball. But we lost again. And now we're going back to Florida again against the Heat. They're not even doing that good. They're middle of the pack, and they should be competing for a championship, which is so odd. But I'm going up against Dwayne Wade this game. So what I'm going to do, try to get down the lane. Dwayne Wade playing this tough defense. Watch out. Reverse. It's crazy to see, that's catch and shoot. All the ways that he could score the ball. Like I said, I feel like he didn't really show everything in college. Right here. That's tough. Now here again, I'm trying to get there. Dwayne Wade, come on, man. Don't be jumping looking crazy. I got the jump shot on me. Let's go. That's a tough finish between 3 defenders. Another close game. Drew Holiday wanted the ball. Gave it to him, missed it. Lost the game. That simple. I'm only averaging 6.6 points a game, man. That's terrible. But it is what it is. I'm letting it simulate. And now we're going up against the Nets. I think that's the old Nets with Pierce and Garnett and Joe Johnson. So I'm going up against Joe Johnson this game. Another game back in New York. Trying to get to the rim. Joe Johnson playing defense. Get banged on. Him and Kevin Garnett. And then now here, same thing. That's the crazy thing about NBA Live, man. They always letting you dunk, bro. It don't even matter if you could really dunk. That's N1. Watch out, Brook Lopez. Now here, that's 3 dunks so far. Oh, that's a nice off-balance shot. That's a Joe Johnson type shot on Joe Johnson. And we end up getting the dub. That's crazy because I think the Nets were one of the better teams that we played this whole time. And we actually beat them handily. So here at the halfway point, I'm averaging 7.3 points a game. I think it's at 2.8 rebounds, 1 assist. I mean, shoot. That's kind of what you expect for a guard. But then again, being drafted 6th overall, starting, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's good enough. But we're going up against the Knicks again here. This probably be our last game that we play. Back in New Orleans. Oh, that's a tough finish. I don't understand. That's another catch and shoot. Or shoot, it wasn't even no catch. It was just a shoot. Come on, JR. You ain't guarding. Give me that. And 1. Should have called a foul on that. Oh, that's a shot. That's the thing. I feel like he's an effortless scorer, but obviously it's not translating when I don't play. Look at that, bro. He can score all 3 levels. And despite everything that I tried to accomplish, we lost by 14. And that's the good thing, too, is I don't want to play too much, man. So it looks like I made the all-rookie team, which is cool. But ain't really much going on. We're not a good team. I only average 6 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. So we're going to simulate the playoffs, and the Spurs end up getting the dub. Damn, that's a good record, 57-25. Tony Parker, them boys. So I had a mediocre season, to say the least, but we're going to continue to advance to next season. And there's a couple teams I want to trade for me, which is odd because I didn't do that good. The Hawks want me for Chris Kaman. The Nuggets want me for Andre Miller. That makes sense. And then the Pistons want me for Rodney Stuckey. That makes sense. Because, look, I'm on a $2.75 million a year deal. Memphis wants me for Ed Davis. 3 years left on my deal. I mean, shoot, that's a good trade for all these teams to get a young player that we still don't know what he can or can't do. So, I mean, it's a good deal for them. Not for me, being on a trading block so dang young. But maybe that's what I need to go somewhere else and kind of explore and be who I can be instead of here in New Orleans, 6 points a game. So here I'm going to just try to put up my attributes. I mean, I did that throughout the season a little bit. Get my free throw ability up because that cost me in some of these games that I played. Get my inside shooting up because I'm always literally in the paint trying to shoot and score. So hopefully I have a better season or better career going forward. And there it goes, the end of another one of my videos. I want to say thank you for watching. See you soon.